Always gotta play to double check here, and right now just doing this anyway, just to make sure things right. Make sure this time my audio's right. Okay, good. I'm hearing myself on YouTube. And I am live on Twitch too, because when I do start streaming, it'll put me on Twitch automatically. But I gotta start YouTube manually, which is good. I'm on both for once. Alright, cool. Alright, so I'm not gonna be live for too long. Mostly just coming on because, well, last night was not my night. I mean, at least the last 2 days kind of been a little bit odd, to be honest, especially with trying to stream on both YouTube and Twitch, which I got to do YouTube on Wednesday with no problems, while Twitch, it took me a while until Thursday to figure out what was going on. But for YouTube, it ended up being probably one of the worst I did, and I did not just one but two streams that I both had to end like super quick. Well, one of them because I first had realized my mic was on mute, but apparently it wasn't just the mic that I normally use, which is this mic right here. So after I ended the first YouTube stream, said, okay, I'll try again. I come back on, and, I did not check my audio mixer to see that this mic was not working, apparently. And lo and behold, the minute I go live, I'm talking for a while. I don't know how long I'm talking. I do get one viewer, David Wood, came on for a bit, and I was talking back with him, and I don't know if he didn't realize I wasn't talking. I don't know, because he didn't say anything. So, after a while, here comes Ilios, the gaming heel. And then he's eventually the one that points out to me that he can't hear my audio. And I was like, you can't hear my audio? My mic is unmuted. Then I go and I check, and oh, looks like it was muted, but unfortunately, OBS switched to my default mic that's built into my computer, not the external mic that I'd be using my streams normally. And the reason for that is because I decided to make some changes in my office. I pulled my computer tower off the floor, moved up onto my desk. As if you guys do remember, I had a stream where my monitor was spazzing out, and that was part of the reason. That just made it easier to have it on my desk instead of on the floor, especially with how I got my new setup with this table here where I do all my card openings. And I also decided to move my TV onto the desk, so I was spending a good hour or so trying to get all that ready before I went live for my next stream. Not realizing that because I had to unplug my computer and unplugged all the USBs, that OBS forgot that I was using my external mic instead of the mic in the computer. So that ended up screwing me over, and well, I lost my cool because it took a while for anyone to say anything. So I sat here for maybe 10 minutes, maybe longer, just saying nothing basically because nobody could hear me. And yes, it's become a regular thing where I forget to unmute my mic and I roll with it. But for it to be for that long, and I swore, I clicked on unmute on OBS on my microphone here, on this microphone, and it was even on. Like, if I press this button, if I turn it turns red, then I mute the mic. But I just decided not to do that anymore after a stream I did a while back where I don't know what happened that time, where I didn't unmute my mic that time, and I was doing a whole gameplay and nobody could hear me. So I'm like, alright, I'm going to try to avoid that issue again. It just seems like each time that I have this happen, it just, it's ridiculous. It's on me. I didn't need to lose my cool. I didn't want to, what the young kids say, crash out. And I feel bad that I did, and it's not like I'm trying to get mad at anyone directly. I think I was just annoyed that it took a while before anyone said anything. But that's on me for the mic not working, not you guys. I can't take it out on you guys. It's like I'm responsible for when my streams don't work right. But at least now I know what to do next time. Make sure that I go and I watch the stream directly on YouTube, not just trust OBS. Because see, I can hear myself on OBS, but that doesn't mean that you guys can hear me, because I hear myself through my microphone with my earbud plugged into my ear. But then if I don't go to the video directly, you guys may or may not hear me, depending on whether or not I have my mic muted or not. Or, like I said, in this case, the mic being disconnected because I had to make some changes to my office. But oh well, I'm a human. I make mistakes. It's gonna happen. I want to try to avoid these mistakes in future streams. At least I'm gonna try. Now, as for Twitch, until last night, I wasn't able to stream with Twitch through my OBS because apparently I had the bitrate too high, which wasn't a problem last week. I had it over 12,000, and that was a recommendation when I was looking up bit rates based on my internet speed. But I guess, with some people having speeds that are not that great, sometimes it's best if you lower your bit rate to accommodate that. And even then, that's not a guarantee that maybe it's going to always work. So what I did is I lowered it down to 6,000, which was the recommended by Twitch. I was going through the Twitch inspector that tells you what bitrate you should use. So I was like, alright, I'll do that. And well, I was back on live with Twitch finally, so I could do some gaming last night. I just chose not to go back to YouTube because I was just like, alright, I'm already into this, and I have to usually schedule the stream in advance. I kind of just needed to cool down, so I was just like, alright, I'll just finish out on Twitch and then maybe hope for some more streams, maybe like this one right here, or maybe more throughout the week. And of course, my usual Wednesday and Thursday streams. I don't know about the RHC TCG channel just because I haven't been able to find any products. It seems like when I went to Cracker Barrel, they were pretty dry when it came to Pokemon cards other than those third-party products. And I'm like, alright, those aren't really the best open for a stream, because you're only guaranteed a reverse holo or just a standard holographic from Sword and Shield, Scarlet Violet base. The only thing that makes them exciting is if I pull any Japanese cards, or if I find cards from like X and Y or Black and White, or even rare occasion stuff that was from the Wizard of Coast days, like when I found a base set Fight Type Energy or the Gambler Trainer card from Fossil. I was like, okay, it's cards I already have, but hey, it at least kind of gives me hope that maybe they'll throw some more cards in for the heck of it that I may or not have. Despite the fact I have majority of the cards from Wizard of the Coast era, other than maybe some holos I'm missing, and maybe some other stuff I might be missing from like some e-reader sets. Skyridge, a set I've never opened. Boy, if they threw Skyridge cards in there, that'd be something. And those booster boxes are like, oh god, $500,000. I don't know how much they are. I haven't even looked. But yeah, I guess I just come on from here for a little bit, clear the air. I've only been on now for about a good, well, how long have I been on now? For about 8 minutes. Okay. Yeah, because I'm also looking over at my YouTube live stream dashboard, and there seems to be a delay on the live stream dashboard for YouTube. Unless I go and view the video directly, it'll take a while to show me the what's going on with the stream, and it'll give me this message saying, please use a keyframe frequency of 4 seconds or less. Keyframes are not being sent through often enough, which could cause buffering. Like, seriously, can we just not have these problems? I'm sorry. I mean, part of that's on me, but I also kind of wish that, I don't know, that we didn't have these issues on either my end or everybody else's end. But, I mean, that's just, I don't know. Alright, anyways, I'll get ready to wrap it up here in a moment. So I guess if you didn't come on live, that's fine. There's a replay. Sorry, this is like a last minute, unannounced stream. Really just more than anything, just to come on, just to clear the air for a bit. So if you're watching on YouTube, of course, this will still be up for a while anyway. I don't think I'm going to take it down just so I can leave it up this time. While Twitch, of course, it'll be up for a week, and then it'll be gone. But, yeah. I guess maybe I'll come back and do some more gaming at some point. I would do some gaming now, but I gotta get ready for work soon. And I don't know, I just kind of want to wait until maybe later tonight. I might come back on and do a gaming stream. Who knows, maybe I might. Maybe through YouTube and Twitch. Hopefully this time with no issues, where I can actually talk with you guys. Because on one of my last gaming streams, I had mentioned in the comments that while I was waiting to start it, I was eating something. I was eating like a burrito, and then later on, Positive Players came on and asked me, "Hey, how's that burrito?" And I said something to say it was good, and well, apparently my mic was on mute that time, so he would have missed me saying anything. So sorry about that, Positive Players. But that's just me being human. You know, trying to learn from my mistakes, and well, I got a ways to go before I think I can really be more of a regular streamer on a regular basis and try to rebuild my channel and my other channel as well, since I've moved trading card content over to the TCG channel. Alright, I've been over here for over 10 minutes. I rambled on. You guys know I like to ramble. But as long as you guys can hear me, that's the important part. Best as I get as close to the microphone as possible, which I may need to start getting some more stuff like condensers and maybe a mic cover, so maybe my audio sound a little better. Maybe tweak the audio settings a little bit, just to make things sound a little better, especially when my mic's not on mute. But alright guys, gonna wrap it up here. Whether you watch this replay on YouTube or watch it live on Twitch or watch a replay, well, once again, I'm sorry for what happened last night. Hopefully I can learn from that and grow. But anyways guys, thanks for watching. Rock on. Keep collecting. Stay safe. Or keep on gaming. And I'll catch y'all in the next one. Whenever